early check-in.
Sounds great. Great to have you in here tonight, sir. We will talk to you in 10 minutes or less. KD2LRX, once again clearing the airwaves, did it at 8:20 and now at 8:25 p.m. Eastern. FusionNet pre-check set to begin in 5 minutes, 8:30, and the big guy, the big net itself, the FusionNet, set to begin at 9 p.m. Stand by, KD2LRX. KD2LRX. What's going on, everybody? This is FusionNet, and pre-checks are beginning now. Before we check everyone who's here and patiently waiting in, I got to acknowledge KB6DHR, Michael and Kelso, who acknowledged my clearing of the airwaves. So, Michael, you're number 2 on the list right now after me. Just need your local temperature and if you've got traffic.
Local temperature 74.5 degrees, and Hillsville, Washington. Sorry.
All right, we got you in there. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. And you were number 2 on the net logger tonight. All right, guys, now we are checking any and all stations wishing to pre-check into FusionNet. The official start of that net is at 9 p.m. Eastern. But, of course, we do the pre-checks from 8:30 to 9. So go ahead with your check-ins, guys. I'll be logging.
WB7 RWS, Mike in Emmett, Idaho. Temperatures 94 degrees, no traffic.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey Quebec, Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona, where the local temperature is 102 degrees, no traffic.
Apologies.
KK7 AYJ, Annette in Boise, Idaho, where it's 95 degrees and I'll have traffic.
Chevron Delta 2, Mike Sierra Uniform, Howie in Coney Island. Brooklyn, New York, it's 76 degrees. And I'll have the weather.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got me, KD2LRX, your net control operator, filling in for Joe AC2AE, who should be joining us in a little while. KD6DHR Michael in Kelso, Washington, via WB7RWS. Another Michael in Emmett, our good buddy, Emmett, Idaho, that is, and that's WB7RWS. We have AG7WQ Thomas in Coolidge, Arizona, and KD2MSU, our resident meteorologist in Coney Island, Brooklyn. All right, who wants to be number 6 on that list? KD2LRX.
This is KB2, SZP, New Jersey, Dave, 72 degrees here.
N5 DWR, Dennis, Spring, Texas. Currently 88 degrees. Good evening, Jay, and everybody else on the net. I have no traffic tonight.
All right, very good. The net would like to acknowledge 2 additional stations. Number 6 is KB2 SZB. That's David in Hightstown, New Jersey. And N5DWR, our good friend Dennis in Spring, Texas. All right, who wants to be number 8? Who wants to be number 9? KB2 LRX.
Alpha Golf 7 Whiskey Quebec, Wesley in Coolidge, Arizona, where the local temperature is 102 degrees, no traffic.
Yes, Wesley, I got you in there. I actually acknowledged you. Maybe you didn't hear me. You're number 4 tonight. I got you in at 102 with no traffic, AG7WQ. You're there at number 4. Thank you so much. All right, who wants to be number 8 tonight?
Victor Kilo 4, Echo, Hotel Tango, Bruce in Brisbane, and the temperature is
58 degrees Fahrenheit, no traffic ever. All right, we have VK4 EHT Bruce in Tarragindi, Australia, 58 degrees and no traffic. Welcome aboard, sir. All right, taking check-ins, early check-ins. KD2LRX, net control operator, filling in for AC2 AE.
Whiskey 2 Romeo, Quebec, Romeo, from Yonkers, New York, 70 feet, no traffic.
W2RQR, I'm sorry, you were a little low. You might want to up your gain a little bit, if possible. Just tell me what your temperature was once more. I'm guessing probably somewhere in the 70s.
It is Whiskey 2 Romeo, Quebec, Romeo, from Yonkers, New York, 72 degrees. This is KB2SZB. You only got part of it.
All right, guys, hold it right there. I'd like to acknowledge W2RQR Rosilio in Yonkers, New York at 72 degrees. And I have you in there, KB2SZB in Hightstown, New Jersey, 73 degrees as well. Perfect. All right. Any other stations wishing to check it?
This is Victor Alpha 3, Mike Papa Sierra, Steve in Ottawa, where the temperature is currently approximately 85 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'll be in and out. I'll be listening in, however, but won't be on long. And I just wanted to add that this is my 10th check-in. You heard that right, number 10. Back to you, Net Control.
VA3 MPS, I have you acknowledged. As in and out, you will be listening, however. So I won't tell you that you can secure, although you're welcome to, of course. But you are the 10th check-in at the 10th check-in tonight, so welcome officially as a FusionNet member. And don't forget, anybody checking in for the very first time, if you check in 10 consecutive times to this net, you become an automatic member to the FusionNet, and you'll get full access to the FusionNet.org, If you're not a member, you get partial access, but believe me, when that door opens, boy, the world is your oyster. So definitely be sure to get that 10th check-in and become an official member. And it's totally free. All right, who wants to be number 11? KD2 LRX.
Kilo Bravo Zero Bravo Sierra India. Tom from North Dakota, and my temperature is 72 degrees, 72.
KK7AYJ, Annette in South Boise. I'm not sure if you got me. It's 95 degrees and I will have traffic.
And 7MKY, your pilot, where it's 95 degrees in Boise, Idaho, and I will have no traffic. Yes, no traffic.
All right, the net would like to welcome the following three stations. KB0BSI, that's Tom in North Dakota. KK7AYJ, our joke master herself, Annette Cigarette in Boise, Idaho. And N7MKY, our pilot, net control operator, David and he's got 95 degrees and no traffic tonight. How about that? All right. Who wants to be number 14? KD2, how are
N5 DWR, recheck.
N5 DWR? I got you in there at number 7 tonight.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jay. I was doing a recheck. I was getting tired of all the dead air. I thought somebody ought to fill it in a little bit. It's always good when I hear the voices. But I just want to say how much I enjoyed last week's meeting on the Zoom. And they're always great, the last few we've done. Be fun to do a lot more of them. Because it's always great to see faces with the voices. So I'll kick it back to you. I'm sure there's probably people wanting to check in. N5, DW.
KD2, LRX. Indeed, my friend, indeed. That was a great net. That was a lot of fun jumping on the video as we did. And we like to do those on momentous occasions throughout the year. We started them as our annual holiday party net, which we will continue to do. However, we thought for 2022 we'd expand them into other holidays, the last one being the 4th of July. Hope everyone had a great 4th of July. We did it on St. Patty's Day, and we have, to my knowledge, a couple more coming up. So stay tuned for that, and maybe we'll even add more to the calendar next year. We'll have to see. Tonight, in the spirit of Joe, because he was actually the one who was supposed to host tonight, I'm filling in. He asked me if I could fill in, but he's okay. He just had a dinner he had to go to. He'll be on in a little while. We are doing trivia. And Joe is the one who created the trivia questions. So if they're too hard, don't blame the messenger. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. The official start of FusionNet, of course, is at 9 p.m. So TV2 LRX. Stand by.
K2 CVD to net control.
K2 CVD, I have you in as number 14, sir. Go ahead.
Hi, Jay. Well, first of all, thank you for taking over tonight. And we have 74 degrees on the upper west side of Manhattan, and I have just a little bit of traffic. Back to you.
All right, 74 degrees on the upper west side of New York City. I have that logged and documented, and I have also down that you've got traffic for us, so we can't wait to hear that as well. All right, who wants to be number 15? Call net control now. Any takers for number 15 on the roster tonight as we begin FusionNet in just about 12 minutes? We're doing pre-checks now, TV2 LRX.
Net control. Yo station, Alpha Charlie 2, Alpha Echo. Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, and New York. And I don't have the temperature here. I just got in, and nothing is working properly here tonight. So, just give me a few minutes, and I'll get everything in order here.
Joe is Quick Draw McGraw tonight, stepping all over Russ, KG0BK. But don't worry, Russ. I got you in at number 15, and I have Joe at 16. Joe, I hope you had a blast at dinner tonight. I've been thinking about you. It's kind of a slow but yet crazy week, if you know what I'm talking about, my friend. But I'm glad to hear your voice out there tonight, and I hope, again, you had a blast tonight. Russ, if you want to go ahead with your temperature and if you have traffic.
Well, I thought I told you that, but that's okay. We can do it again. Temperature is 80 degrees, and 80 degrees. Yeah, we'll have some traffic here too. KG0BK.
Hopefully Joe has a temperature right now. Well, no, I said that wrong. Hopefully he doesn't have a temperature, but hopefully he has a temperature, an outdoor temperature, he can tell us. And I haven't marked down his traffic as well.
Alrighty, yes, I do have traffic, and my local outside temperature is 73 degrees. 73.
Not tonight, but not later on. Not see you by, not almost yet, but 73 degrees.
All right, very good, Joe. I got you in there. 73 degrees. Gravesend, Brooklyn. AC 280, number 16, with some traffic for us in a little while. We got 9 minutes from FusionNet official start, and we have 16 check-ins so far. Who wants to be number 17? Katie 2, LRF.
KI4 VRO.
One of my favorite call signs, KI4VRO. It just has a happy ring to it, I think. Bruce in Newberry, what's your local temperature? Do you have traffic for us tonight?
Good evening, Jay. Thanks for picking me up. Yeah, this is KI4 Vintage Radio Operator. It's 76 degrees here in Newberry, South Carolina this evening with a light rain falling. And I have no traffic, and I'm going to have to be in and out tonight, Jay. I've got a 5 o'clocker I need to get up for in the morning. So have a good evening. Appreciate you picking me up.
All right, Bruce, Newberry. Got you in and out. You made secure. Happy to have you in here. For even just a short time, it's nice to hear your voice. And I got you in at 75 degrees in beautiful Newberry. All right. Want to be number 18. We got a few more minutes that we can still do pre-checks, and then it becomes the official FusionNet. Oh, I guess we cleared all stations looking to check in for the time being, at least. We have 6 minutes to the official start of FusionNet, though. And in the spirit of this being technically Joe's night to host, I got trivia for you. But like I said, don't blame the messenger if you dispute or debate any of the answers to tonight's questions, because, well, I'm just going by Joe's questions and answers tonight. So blame him if they're wrong, not me, not me. I'm just the guy with the voice talking and hosting and doing my duties and my diligences, that's not a word, on Thursday evening with you guys. JD2, well.
And it HUV, November Hotel Uniform Bravo, standing by.
N8HUB, you are acknowledged by pen as number 18 on FusionNet tonight. I have you marked down as traffic, or I will in 1 second, but what's your local temperature tonight?
Yeah, good evening to you and the rest of the group there. Well, it got up to about 84 today. Sunny, now it's down to about 75. Not bad at all. And you actually turn the air conditioning off, so sun is setting. I hope we get a little bit of a breeze there tonight. Maybe some rain tomorrow, maybe 50%. Otherwise, you have to wait until about Monday, I guess. But other than that, just want to mention our net. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern, West Michigan Connect, 21335, 21335. Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Everybody welcome. Back to you, NAHUB.
All right, N8HUB. Andy, thank you so much for telling us about West Michigan Connect. Appreciate that. Glad to have you in here, and I'm happy it's cooling down a little bit where you can open up those windows. Still not like that here in New York, although we're a little more windy than you guys, because it's 74 degrees and I'm still burning my air conditioner and having my fan on. So, I don't know. But we're glad to have you in here tonight, Andy. All right, guys. Net's about to begin at 9 p.m. We're just 3 minutes away. So stand by, guys. KD2 LRX. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is KD2 LRX. Good evening. I'm your net control operator for the evening, and As you all may know already, there's net meets every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, unless otherwise noted. And you don't need to be a member to check into this net, but why not consider joining? I mean, it is free, and it's kind of fun to join as well. So how do you do it? Very simple. Let me let this drop. Simply check in 10 times consecutively. That's in a row. At the time of your 10th check-in, please tell us if your email address is up to date on your QRZ page. And if not, please let us know by sending us an email at fusion@fusionnet.org. With membership, you'll have full access, as I mentioned earlier, to exclusive content on our website. It's that simple, it's fun, and it is totally free. This net is a directed net, and all traffic must go through net control. Tonight, that's me, KD2LRX. In order to check in, please switch off AMS, automatic select mode, or automatic mode select, and go to digital narrow mode on your Yaesu Fusion radio. Use your press to talk button, pause for a moment, and then nice and slowly transmit your call sign, your name, location, temperature, and if you have traffic for the net. Alright, at this time we are only calling for mobile, short on time, and in and out stations who would like to check into FusionNet. Any mobile, short on time, or in and out stations only may check into the net at this time.
This is KV2 SSNB. Location, place down New Jersey, 74 degrees, no traffic.
Yep, KV2 SCB, I have you in there tonight, number 6. I acknowledged earlier, but are you in and out tonight?
I'm not sure because sometimes I get bits and pieces of traffic coming in and out. And I don't know if it's because of the connection I got here or what, but I'm just watching TV right now, so I might be in and out. But I might be just monitoring also. Go ahead.
All right, very good. Well, what we will do is, when we get to trivia tonight, we will ask if you're there, and if you're here, great. If you're not, no problem either. We're just happy that you're here tonight. So number 6 tonight, KV2 SZB. Thank you so much. Appreciate you checking in. Any other short on time mobile or in and out stations looking to check in?
Kilo 2 Alpha Charlie Delta Mobile, South New Jersey, no traffic.
Hey, Matt. Great to have you in here. K28CD, Long Beach, New York. Matt, do you know what your current temperature is? I know you're driving, so if you don't, no big deal.
Yeah, I didn't have it up when I checked in, but now I got it. It's currently 75 degrees in South Jersey. K2ACD.
All right, very good. Do you know what city in South Jersey you're in? If not, I'll walk you down to South Jersey.
That's a good question. I think I'm coming up on exit 4. I don't know what city that is. I'm on the Jersey Turnpike, South Jersey. That's good enough, right?
All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put you in as Laurel, New Jersey, because exit 4, when I just Googled it, is Laurel, Camden. So there you have it. All right, any other stations looking to check in, please call Net Control now. Any and all stations looking to check in, please call Net Control now.
Check.
All right, I saw Mark and Eugene trying to get in W7MHR. Mark, welcome aboard first of all. What's your local temperature and do you have traffic tonight?
It says W7MHR. And yeah, in Eugene, Oregon, and it's only 84 here. So pretty comfortable actually. And I just got back home yesterday. I spent the last few weeks in Idaho visiting with David the Monkey House and Mike Klein in Emmett. I have my motorhome parked at his place. But that's all the traffic I have. And you sound really good tonight, and I'll be listening. W7MHR.
All right, very, very good. I got you in there, 84 degrees. Welcome home, my friend. You're in Eugene, Oregon, and we're glad to have you in here tonight.
Thank you. And I'll be monitoring. W7MHR.
All right, very good. Any other stations looking to check in, please call Net Control now.
Juliet Golf 1 Sierra Victor Oscar Oki from Japan.
I'm sorry, did you say KG1SZO?
Juliet Golf 1 Sierra Victor Oscar from Tokyo, Japan. I'm not a regular, but if I could check in.
Sure, you got it. So, we just need your name, and we need your local temperature if you know it in Fahrenheit, and the city in Japan that you're in.
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. My name's Oki. Oscar, Kilo, India, and it's here in Tokyo. Temperature around 90, Fahrenheit, around 90 Fahrenheit. Crazy hot. Thank you.
All right, well, we're honored to have you, sir, from Tokyo, Japan tonight. Oki, JG1SZO. Great to have you in here tonight. Do you have any traffic for tonight's net, Oki?
Oh, no traffic. Thank you very much. I'm listening.
All right, very good. Well, we're grateful that you're here tonight, so thank you so much. Any other stations looking to check in, please call Net now. All right, with nothing heard, let's go over to do some traffic. And we'll go over to number 5 down the list, where KD2MSU, our resident meteorologist, Howie, standing by with our weekend weather forecast. Take it away, Howie.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the weekend here in the northeast New York City looks quite nice after Friday. It rains Friday night, Saturday morning. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday look nice. Might have our first heat wave here, days in a row of 90. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday all look near 90. So, not only a few 90-degree days in New York, so we might have our first little heat wave. The heat has been mostly confined to the middle of the country, from north to south. In Texas, trade, we have another 10 to 15 days of 100-degree weather in Dallas, Texas. But you might get a break in the middle of the month about that. Let's see, Wilson on well, I don't think we're going to make 100. Be safe. The Pacific Northwest, a little bit warmer for you guys, finally. And remember the middle of the summer, July 23rd, about, is usually about the warmest day in the United States overall. He added up all the temperatures. So we have a little ways to go. And the tropics look quiet. But the entire East Coast and the Gulf of Mexico going to be high impact areas from what I'm reading. Okay, so we want to have to go with the heat a little bit longer. This is Kilo Delta 2, Mike Sierra Uniform, back to net control.
So Howie just said New York's going to have a heat wave. So in that spirit, I'm going to say, whenever I'm with her, something inside starts to burn, and I'm filled with desire. I'm sorry, that's that song, Heat Wave. Like a heat wave. But nobody knows what I'm talking about because I can't sing. Unless Joe wants to try it, I'm not sure. Alright, I guess Joe wasn't listening. Alright, anyway, let's go over to KK7AJ. She's next to traffic, and she's got our joke for the evening.
KK7AYJ, this is Annette, Cigarette Annette. And this evening's joke is called Preacher's Wife. A couple were going on vacation together, but the wife had an urgency at work. So they agreed the husband would go as planned, and his wife would meet him at the hotel the next day. When the husband got to the hotel and had checked in, he thought he should send his wife a quick email letting her know that he had gotten there okay. As he typed in her email address, he made a typo, and his email was sent to an elderly preacher's wife instead. It just so happened that her husband had sadly died just days before. When the grieving old preacher's wife checked her email, she read the one from the vacationer, let out an awful, loud, piercing scream, and fainted on the floor. At the sound of her falling, her family rushed into the room. They tended to her and looked at her computer and saw this email on her screen. Dearest wife, just checked into my room Everything is prepared for your arrival tomorrow. P.S. It's sure hot down here.
Woof, 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 woof. That's all I got to say about that one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. Literally, oh my God. That was a good one, Annette. That was a very good one tonight. I like that. I almost liked it as much as I won 2 weeks ago. Great job.
Well, thank you very much, Net Control. And everybody, if you want to see my jokes of the week, they are up on the website, and you'll learn more about that later. Thank you.
Himself, the ambassador of FusionNet. Take it away, sir.
Thank you, Jason. You know, it's really not fair that I have to follow Annette because that's really a hard act to follow. Great job, Annette. The only thing I have is just a little bit of an astronomical phenomenon this week. On the 12th of July, we're going to have Manhattan Hens here in Manhattan, and it's when the sun sets in perfect alignment with the cross streets. And if the weather is cooperative, I'm going to try to take a few pictures and I'll send it out to the FusionNet. So, Manhattan Henge is on its way. K2CBD, back to Net Control.
Cool traffic. You know, I've never seen that because I don't live in the city, and I only go into the city really about once a week or so. But I've seen photos of Manhattan Henge, and that is very, very cool. In fact, I urge all of you to Google Manhattan Henge on the internet, and you'll be able to check it out. And perhaps when Chris photograph that, maybe we could even throw that up on the website so that everybody can kind of take a look as well. All right, we'll go on over to KG0BK. The guy's going to improv some traffic for us right now. His name is Russ, and he's from Manchester, Iowa. Used to be from Dubuque, Dubuque. Now he's from Manchester. He has a son named AD0AM, also known as Adam. And they were both on the net with an RUSHLIMBAGHMUG last week. So, Russ, take it away. KG0BK.
What an intro. A lot of VOLOGNA. Or should we change that last name to an I or a Y in there, huh? Okay, gee, thanks. That's a quick update here on our old rusty balloons. This one has been really strange. It's flown south, east, west, a little north. It's gone crazy. But right now, it's well, we did make it to Portugal and through Spain and Italy and Romania, Ukraine, and right now we're over Russia. And haven't been shot down yet. And we're headed into Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, I think that's how you pronounce that. So we're at around 49,000 feet, just shy of 49,000 feet, flying at 35 miles per hour. We've been up 26 and a half days. So if we keep going, we might make around the world in 80 days, which would be a record also, almost. So there you have it with the balloon, and just a little of history type thing, I guess.
that happened on this day, July 7th, in history, is Joseph Marie Jacquard. He was born in 1752. He invented Joseph Marie. He invented the programmable loom. Doug Severson, of course, musician. I think he's with Johnny Carson, if I'm thinking right. He was born in 1927. Ringo Starr, the Beatle, was born in 1940. Shelley Duvall, the actress, born in 49. And Jessica Hahn was born in 1959. Let this drop for a second, and we'll be right back with about 30 seconds more stuff. Okay, on this day in history, in 1891, a patent was granted, and you ask what for? Well, none other than the traveler's check. How nice. In 1898, Hawaii was annexed to the United States. The White Fleet leaves San Francisco Bay in 1908. And a very interesting fact, and I remember this one even, 1960, at the age of 7 years old, Robert Woodward, he was 7, he falls out of a boat and becomes the first person to survive going over Niagara Falls. Kind of interesting stuff there. And I guess we got running of the bulls in Spain, too. So anyway, that's it from KG0BK.
Well, I love your This Day in History that you've been bringing us. Absolutely love it, love it, love it. And before you were having trouble pronouncing a country's name, and the only reason why I know how to pronounce that country's name and that country being Kazakhstan, is because Borat is from Kazakhstan. The movie Borat was based out of Kazakhstan. So that's the only reason why I know that. But very, very awesome fact tonight, Russ. KG0BK from KD2 Color X. We'll go on over to AC2AE Joe in Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York. He's got some traffic for us tonight. Take it away, Joe.
All right. Aside from me having some major difficulties over here tonight, whew, oh boy, guys, as some of you already know, we have the repeater. Earlier today, I got the duplexer. I had to run out to Alltech Radio Supply and go get a couple of jumper cables to hook up to the end connectors, I should say, end connector jumper cables to hook up to it. So I've actually got the duplexer on my desk. I got my Nano VNA out, and I am tuning the duplexer as we speak. So hopefully, if all goes well, I'll probably put the antenna up a little bit higher tomorrow, and we should be on the air. I will give out the frequency pair as soon as we are up and running. I don't want to have anybody do a mine claim on us and jump our claim. So so far everything is going pretty well. I just want to remind everybody, go to the FusionNet.org. We had some server issues with the FusionNet, and so the FusionNet has been going up and down, up and down. So if you guys have been on, and if it's been lagging a bit, don't worry about it. It will be back up and running shortly. The new server, it's a new service. So everything is being transferred over. For the net control operators, don't upgrade anything just yet to the FusionNet. It may not stay. So just email everything to me, ac2ae@yahoo.com. and we'll get everything going. So, guys, if you don't see the check-ins tomorrow or the weather or anything like that, that's because the server is still being worked on. So I had instructions not to update anything until it's done. Otherwise, we might lose that information. All right, that's it, guys. I got to get back to this because this is kind of driving me nuts a little bit. And I'm going to be listening in. I'll be tuning this up. And, man, I got to say one thing, man. What is it called? It's called the Volcano Triple Chocolate Hot Lava Cake. Is absolutely insane. It is probably the best cake dessert that I've ever had so far. And yes, it's called the Hot Lava. It's triple chocolate hot lava volcano cake. Whew, man, is that good. AC2, AE. Back on over to net control.
Well, Joe, before I let you go, does that rhyme, Joe, before I let you go? No, it doesn't, but it almost sounds like it does. Joe, we gotta talk, my friend. I sang before the song Heat Wave, you know, the classic doo-wop song, and you didn't say scrap to it. What's that about?
My radio and stuff are going up and down. I'm trying to get the second computer on to work, so I'm actually transmitting in between again like I used to. So if I might be skipping out, so I think it was in between that. But having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave.
Whenever I'm with Joe, something inside starts to burn, and I'm filled with radio desire. Dun da da da.
Heat wave.
That's my buddy, my partner in crime. I love this guy so much, Joe AC2AE. Thanks, man. All right. N8HUB is next with the traffic. Actually, no. I'm sorry. Our good friend Andy passed his traffic a little bit earlier about West Michigan Connect. So thank you very much. All right. With that said, it's 9:30, so we're close to it. I'm gonna call for more check-ins. And in the spirit of Joe, who I'm filling in for tonight, I'm gonna pull at Joe and say, here, checkin'. Here, checkin'. All right. Well, I guess there's no check-ins. No more check-ins at the moment, but that's okay. The night is young, my friends. The night is young. And you know what isn't my brain? It's mush right now because I had earlier around 8 p.m. tonight pulled up the trivia Q&A, and yet again I have to pull it up again because I have to close it. So just give me a second, boys and girls, and I'm going to pull up this trivia. All right, let's see. Where is it? I have it here. Hold on, guys, 1 second. All right, here it is. All right. So tonight, guys, it is trivia night. TRIVIA, trivia. And the trivia questions come to you from Joe, AC2AE, who works very hard on bringing us these wonderful questions. And once again, if you dispute any of the answers to tonight's questions, don't blame the messenger. I'm always a net control operator, but Joe's the one who brought us the All right, fine. You can blame both of us. I'm partially liable. So, get your pencils and pens ready, guys, and I will let this drop and give you guys about 60 seconds or 30 seconds to do that. Now your pencil should be sharpened, your pen should be out of the pen test, and you should have paper or at least an arm to write down your answers. So number 1, how many elements does a pentode tube contain? Once more, how many elements does a pentode tube contain? Is it A, 3? Is it B, 4? Is it C, 5? Or is it D, 2? I'll repeat that. How many elements does a pentode tube contain? Is it A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, D, 2? Question number 2. And I'll tell you something, guys. If you get this one wrong, I don't know, because he's sort of the mascot around here. Who was Nikola Tesla? Who was Nikola Tesla? Was he A, an early 1900s electrical car manufacturer? B, the first person to extract direct current from lightning to then be used to power electric cars? C, an inventor and engineer who primarily worked with direct current and DC storage batteries? Or D, an inventor and engineer who primarily worked with alternating current? So let me repeat that question to you. Who was Nikola Tesla? Was he A, an early 1900s electric car manufacturer? B, the first person to extract direct current from lightning to then be used to power electric cars? C, an inventor and engineer who primarily worked with direct current and DC storage batteries? Or D, an inventor and engineer who primarily worked with alternating current? Number 3. The vanity call sign of the late legendary guitar player Chet Atkins was W4CGP. What did the suffix CGP stand for? Was it A, country guitar picker, B, crazy guitar picker, C, cool guitar player, or D, certified guitar picker? Once more, the vanity call sign of the late guitar player Chet Atkins was W4CGP. What did the suffix CGP stand for? Was it country guitar picker? A. Was it B, crazy guitar picker? Was it C, cool guitar player? Or D, certified guitar picker? All right, number 4. Fritz, Brownie, and WRL were all suppliers of A, coil stock, B, crystals, C, QSL cards, or D, vacuum tubes. Once more, Fritz, Brownie, and WRL were all suppliers of what? A, coil stock, B, crystals, C, QSL cards, D, vacuum tubes. And the final question for trivia tonight is, what tube was used in a Heathkit AT-1 as the oscillator? Was it A, 6AU6, B, 6AG7, C, 6L6, or D, 6SN7? Once more, what tube was used in a Heath kit AT-1 as the oscillator? Was it A, 6AU6, B, 6AG7, C, 6L6, or D, 6SN7?
Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter.
Hey, you. You're not allowed to play. You created these questions, or at least you found these questions. I don't want to hear anything from you, sir.
I feel so abused.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. All right. So, guys, we are going to go down the list, and we're going to see who got the answers right. If you need me to repeat any of the questions and answers, please do let me know. And I will repeat them, or you could go over to the FusionNet.org and see for yourself. All right, let's start with KB6DHR. Michael and Kelso, what say you?
Well, I was looking on the website because I really need to kind of look at the questions and mull it over in my head, but they're not posted.
Oh, they may not be posted because the website is going through some upgrades at the moment. I am very sorry about that if that's the case. So with that said, are there any that you would like me to repeat? Because I'd be happy to.
No, there were 4 questions or 5?
There were 5 questions, sir. 5 questions tonight.
Okay, I'm just going to take a stab at it. We'll go, 1 is Alpha, 2 is Delta, 3 is Charlie, 4 is Bravo, and 5 is Delta.
Yes. ABCBD from KB6DHR. Very good. All right. Thank you very much. Now let's go on over to WB7RWS, Michael and Emmett, for his answers. WB7RWS, Michael and Emmett, are you still with us? All right, nothing heard from Michael, so we'll go on over to AG7WQ. That is Thomas and Coolidge, and we'll get his answers for tonight. AG7WQ, Thomas, are you still with us? All right, nothing heard. We'll go on over to KD2 MSU, Howie in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Howie, are you with us?
I'm here. My answers are Charles, David, Adam, Boyd, and Sean, C, DC. I just want to add for the weather. I'm planning a trip to Western Europe. That would be Portugal, Spain, France, primarily. Look for very warm weather now. Next 2 weeks. That was the other place I was trying to think about. Okay, though. Back to net control. This Kilo Delta 2. Like Sierra uniform.
KD2 MSU. I didn't hear your answers because you were chopping in and out a little bit. But go ahead.
Okay, sorry about that. My answers were C, D, A, E, and E.
All right, I have Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo. Wait a minute. Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, and what was the last one?
The last one was Charlie, C.
All right, you know what? Give me your answers one more time because I had Charlie as your first answer, so I wasn't hearing you correctly.
Okay, I have Charlie, David, Boy, Charlie, C, D, A, B, and C. That's it.
All right, so I have Echo, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. QSL?
Yeah, number one is Charlie. CDA, BC. That's net control.
CDABC, you said? Okay.
Yeah, I think you've had it right the whole time. That's right. That's it. Back to net control.
All right, perfect. I do have it. CDABC. All right. Let's go on over now to KB2SZB, see if he's around with his answers. All right. Is KV2 SCB still with us? All right, nothing heard. So we'll go on over to N5DWR Dennis in Spring, Texas for his answers to tonight's question.
Okay, Jay, here it goes. These are just guesses, except for number 2. Bravo, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Alpha. Back to you.
All right, N5DWR. Bravo, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Alpha. All right, very good. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go on over to Tarragindi, Australia, VK4 EHT for his answers tonight.
FusionNet Control, this is VK4EHT returning, and my answers are, some of them are guesses. The Charlie Delta, Alpha. So Charlie Delta, Alpha. CDCDA. Back to net control, over.
All right, VK4 EHT, Charlie Delta, Alpha. Sounds good. Thank you very much, sir. All right, let's go on over to W2RQR. Want to know your answers tonight, sir, to the question. I must be skipping out tonight. W2RQR, you still with us, Rogelio? All right, nothing heard. So VA3MPS I know was in and out. So we'll go on over to KV0BSI for his answers to tonight's question.
Good evening to Jay and the net. My answers this evening are Charlie, David, Bravo. And by the way, I really enjoyed the net's joke of the week. I just about fell out of my chair. Hi. Yeah, KB0BSI.
All right. Wasn't that a funny joke? I thought that was a great one. I'm going to actually use that one myself when I see people. There's no question about it. That was a funny joke, guys. And when the website gets its maintenance complete, I'm sure you'll see it up there to get you reminded. You can share it with friends and family as well. All right, but TV0BSI, I have Charlie Delta, Bravo. Very good tonight. All right. Speaking of jokes, we'll go on over to Cigarette Annette for her answers to tonight's question.
KK7AYJ to net control. I have Charlie, Delta, Bravo, Delta, Charlie.
All right. Cigarette and Net. Charlie Delta Bravo Delta Charlie. Very good. Thank you very much. All right. I know N7MKY wanted to sit this one out, and that's totally fine, sir. We've gone over to K2CVD. Chris, on the Upper West Side of New York City. Go ahead.
Well, thank you, Jay. My answers are Charlie, Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Charlie, Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. K2 CVD, back to net control.
All right. Very good. Charlie, Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie from K2 CVD. Fantastic. Now we'll go on over to Manchester, Iowa, where Russ is standing by for his answers to tonight's question.
Good evening, Jason. Everyone on the night who's left. I don't know where it's going, but you're missing out on a good time here. If this isn't the best net there is, it ought to be. Let's see. Answers are Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, and I'm going to have to go with Charlie. So it'll be CDACC or CDACC.
All right, he even made a jingle out of it. Charlie Delta Alpha Charlie Charlie. Very good, KG0BK. All right, now number 16 is the originator of the question, so I can't let him go because he came up with these questions. And I can't go either because I'm reading the questions and I have the answers. All right. So we're going over to KI4VRO, Bruce. Bruce, tell us, what are your answers to tonight's question? KI4VRO, are you still with us, sir? All right, nothing heard. He must have gone as well. All these people dropping out on us. Maybe it's because it's a nice summer night. I don't really know. But N8HUB, Andy in Grand Haven, I'm sure he's there. Andy, would love to hear your answers to tonight's question.
N8HUB, yeah, I mean, my goodness. Well, I'm just gonna guess at him. I didn't hear all the questions. I had to leave the room, but I thought I'd just throw something in there to fill the blanks. I got Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, David, Charlie. Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, David, Charlie.
All right, very good, Andy. Charlie, Bravo, Alpha, Delta, Charlie. Fantastic. Now, Matt is driving, so he may not remember his answers. But let's try it. Let's see. K2ACV, are you still with us, Matt? And do you have answers for tonight's question?
Jay, I am still with you, but I didn't write them down. So as you're expecting, it's going to be hard for me since I'm driving. But I'm going to just throw out some letters anyway. Charlie Delta,
Charlie Delta Bravo. That's kind of a guess, but Charlie Delta Bravo. K2ACD, back over to net.
All right, well, let's put it this way. If Matt got the answers right tonight, he should definitely stop off and play some Lotto. So we'll do that to see. Stand by, let's see if Matt got them right here. All right, W7, MHR, Mark and Eugene. How about you, sir? W7, MHR. Are you with us still, Mark, in Eugene, Oregon? All right, nothing heard. So we'll now go over to our new friend Oki in Tokyo, Japan, JG1SCO. Oki, do you have answers for tonight's question?
Well, I'm not sure I could catch all those questions 100%, but my questions answers are Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Back to you.
Hi, Charlie, Delta, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. Very good. Very good. All right, guys. Well, give me a second because I like to play a little bit different than Joe. I like to tally up and see who at least got the closest. So, in the meantime, I'm actually going to put Russ on the spot tonight, KT0BK, to entertain you guys until I add up all the answers. Russ, take it away, sir.
I'd like to thank the committee for giving me a chance to be on tonight. I want to thank you for this award, but I don't think I deserved it. And and boy, do you owe me, Jay. That was pretty good, and I really didn't have any. Usually I can come up with something, but I don't have anything really good tonight other than, oh, yeah, my good son Adam did come down day before yesterday and got your antenna fixed, and I said I didn't know it was broken. He saw already one, but it was drooping a whole bunch, so I got it up a little higher, and I went to go check SWR on it and such, and it works absolutely fantastically well for where we're at and for what it is for now. So I got to thank you for that. Anyway, hopefully you're done totaling up, and we'll send it back to net control from KG0BK. And don't you ever do that. You know you can't do that. Don't you ever do that again.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot there, my friend. I am still not done totaling these up, but I'm almost done. So, if anybody wants to share anything, please do go ahead. As I stall for some time as I tally all these answers up, because I like to do that, guys.
AG7WQ.
AG7WQ, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, I was offline when you called my name earlier. So let me force myself into the queue here just in time to get embarrassed, probably. So I'm going to go with Charlie, Delta, Delta, Bravo, Charlie. Back to net, AG7WQ.
Ad control, N5 DWR.
Go ahead, sir. And Wesley, I did get your answers. Charlie, Delta, Delta, Bravo, Charlie.
Jay, I don't know whether Joe's still around, but I'm really surprised that you two did not mention that we lost Sonny Corleone today. Back to you, N5 DWR.
Yes, we did. We did. I know. It was very sad to see that we lost him tonight or today. James Caan. He passed away at 82 years old. May he rest in peace. He joined Fredo Corleone up in heaven as well. Of course, Fredo was played by who's Fredo played by? I always get this one wrong. Hold on, let's see. Who was Fredo played by? I'm looking. I always forget this one. And Fredo was played by, let's see. John Cazzo. That's right. Okay. So he was joined by him, and of course the big papa of The Godfather as well. Don Vito Corleone, also up in heaven. Well, maybe not a fictional character, but certainly the actor up in heaven of The Godfather, of course, Marlon Brando. So, yeah, crazy stuff there. No question about it. You know what, guys? Yeah, let me finish grading these up. Does anybody else have anything they want to share? I'm almost done here, guys, I promise.
This is KG0BK. Just want to tell Joe that I remember this quiz and I missed a couple and I think I corrected them. But we'll see. Thanks anyway. KG0BK.
So, guys, so far, with 3 more call signs to check over, there is no clear winners tonight. Nobody has gotten 100 on this yet, unfortunately. I gotta say, in all fairness, this is a very hard one tonight. I don't think that if I was playing along myself that I would get them right tonight either. This was a very, very tough one. You know, sometimes Joe throws us easy ones, and then you guys all make fun of him and say that he gave you an easy trivia, and why was it so easy? And then he throws ones in here like this, guys. They're kind of his revenge ones, and you know, guys, he he gets you. He definitely gets you. I will tell you that Matt did pretty good, but he didn't get 100% there. So maybe you should play Lotto tonight, Matt. Let's see. I'm doing the last one, and guys, there was no winner with 100% tonight, unfortunately. So, with that said, we're going to go through these answers and see what you guys got right and see what you guys missed. So, I'm not going to announce anything. Everybody pretty much landed the same, more or less, in terms of what they got right and what they got wrong. So, let's go through these and see what you got right and what you got wrong. Nobody got 100 tonight, unfortunately. So number one, how many elements does a pentode tube contain? The answer is 5. So 1, the answer was C, 5. Number 2, who is Nikola Tesla? If you guessed D, the inventor and engineer who primarily worked with alternating current, you would get that correct. That is D tonight. Number 3, the vanity call sign of the late guitar player Chet Atkins was W4CGP. What did the suffix CGP stand for? If you guessed D, once more, the certified guitar picker, you would be correct. Let me let this drop. Number 4, Fritz, Brownie, and WRL were all suppliers of what? If you guessed C, QSL cards, you would be correct tonight. And number 5, what tube was used in a Heathkit AT-1 as the oscillator? If you guessed B, 6AG7, that would be correct. And just so that you know for that one, the AT-1 was Heath's first kit transmitter. He used the 6AG7 in the oscillator circuit and a 6L6 as the final. So once again, the answer to that question number 5, what tube was used in a Heathkit AT-1 as the oscillator? If you guessed B, 6AG7, you would be correct. So nobody got 100 tonight, but in all fairness, guys, these were hard ones tonight. If you got 100, you know, this last question said, or the second to last question said, Fritz, Brownie, WRL, I would have bought you a brownie. How about that? So, good job tonight, done by all. Pat yourselves on the back. Nobody, let's put it this way. Let's look at this on the positive side. Nobody got all of the answers wrong. All right? Nobody got all the answers wrong. Everybody got something right here tonight. And that is great. And for Joe, my God, he makes me look like a bad guy with one of these hard trivia questions tonight. All right. Let's do a call for any additional check-ins. Please check in now if you'd like to join FusionNet.
November Victor 7, Sierra Sierra.
All right, we have Kenneth in Indian Springs, Nevada. Kenneth, what is your very warm temperature tonight? I'm sure it's not cold.
No, it's not very cold. It's 97 degrees outside. Got up to 104 today, so it was pretty warm. Back to you.
All right, wow, 97 degrees in Indian Springs, Nevada. Just as I suspected, it wasn't going to be in the 40s there. All right. Any other stations looking to check in? Here, checking, here, checking. Any other check-ins? All right, well, with nothing heard, are there any other questions or comments or suggestions for the net tonight?
Kilo 2 Charlie Victor Delta to net control.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Jason, I'm going to send you the stats by text, so you don't have to write them down. But here are the stats for tonight. We had 6 time zones, 12 U.S. states, 1 Australian state, 1 Canadian province, 1 Japanese province, 4 countries, 3 continents, and 19 cities. Those are the stats for tonight. K2 CVD, back to net control.
All right. Very, very good. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate those stats tonight. And also, we got to congratulate VA3 MPS. He's got 10 check-ins tonight. Stephen in Ottawa, Ontario, where it's 85 degrees. He made it to his 10th check-in. So, congratulations, Stephen. Well done. Well done. All right. Speaking of warm and cold temperatures, guys, a lot of you had pretty warm temperatures tonight, but there was one clear and present winner, and that was Thomas in Coolidge, Arizona, where it is a scorching 102 degrees tonight in Coolidge, Arizona. Tonight's coldest temperature goes to none other than VK4 EHC Bruce in Tarragona, Australia, where it is a chilly 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Congratulations to the hottest and coldest temperature winners tonight. All right, are there any other comments or questions for the net tonight?
AYJ comment.
Yeah, please, go ahead, Annette.
So I just hope that everybody had a safe and sane 4th of July weekend. David and I were in COVID lockdown, and while we were prepping his mother for her surgery on yesterday, and it went well. My mom has dementia and doesn't have a caregiver on the weekend. It was like hilarious, our house. One needs a haircut, one needs a manicure, and the other one needs the police called for a safety check. So he's not participating tonight as much as he likes to. We're just trying to get through this week and hope next week is better, and hope everybody has a good weekend coming up.
Wow, lockdown, huh? Oh, man. You know what, guys? I'll tell you, COVID is still definitely out there. unfortunately. And that means guys just need to be careful and take all the precautions and all the steps, you know. Even if you're feeling well, if you test like you may have it, then definitely stay home to stop the spread. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Any other questions or comments for tonight's net?
I've got a comment. AC280.
Yeah, please go ahead, Joe.
Now, I'm not going to mention any names because I don't want to be a tattletale. But, you know, there are people out there that even though they do have COVID, they will still go to airports. They will still get on a plane. They just don't care about anybody but themselves. It's really terrible. And, you know, you may be strong enough to fight the COVID off. But, you know, you might encounter somebody that has a compromised immune system, an elderly person that can't fight this disease off, or this infection, or whatever you want to call this. And, you know, just everybody should just be mindful out there. If you do have COVID, stay home, take care of yourself, have people deliver your food, do whatever it takes, man. Don't be selfish. Don't be going in cabs. Don't be going on planes. You know, the person that I happen to know was in Mexico when he got COVID. And what he did was they were not letting him fly back. So what he did was he went and he paid a doctor to give him the all clear notification that he needed to say that he didn't have COVID. So what he did was he went to one of the Mexico international airports and he got on a plane, landed in JFK International Airport, and then took a cab home from there. So he possibly infected 4 different areas, 2 major jumping points for around the world in the international airports, plus a whole plane full of people. I think that's kind of damn freaking selfish if you ask me. So that's my 2 cents on it, man. If you're sick with COVID, with the common cold, with the sniffles, guys, stay home, stay away. That's what sick days are for. You know, I had a big argument with somebody over this, man, and I'm just telling everybody, man, stay home. Don't infect anybody, man. You may feel okay, but you don't know who the other person that you're getting sick is or not, if they're okay. So just be mindful out there. Alpha Charlie 2 Alpha Echo.
Yes, very, very, very good point there, Joe. Very, very good point. You know, I think what it comes down to is people have to stop only worrying about themselves, but worry and care about your neighbors who are essentially your brothers and sisters before you make any decisions. You know, um, whether it be about COVID or anything else. You know, even if it's being at a light, let's say, you know, and letting somebody walk across the crosswalk before you move your car. You know, the elderly lady walking with her groceries, or you know, a mom with her children, or something like that. You know, um, let's just be mindful of our brothers and sisters out there, guys. Um, even if it looks like you know they're being rude or whatever by doing whatever they're doing, they might be, but you never know the type of day that they may have had. Um, so definitely be mindful of others because we all have our moments, right? Thank you, Joe, for sharing that. Any other comments or questions or anything for this evening's net?
Yes, I actually have one more comment that I forgot to say during traffic. So Let me see. It doesn't look like I have it. Okay. So frequency. Okay. All right. It still doesn't look like I've got it. Can you guys hear me? AC2AE.
Joe, you have it.
All right, guys. Over the next couple of days, you may see the FusionNet up and down, maybe offline for a bit, for a little while. I'm going to be trying to get this repeater definitely hooked up and started. So you guys may see that we're offline, but if you do, don't worry, we will be back up. And that's it. AC. Oh, and you know what? Don't forget, guys, we still have the FusionNet shirts. FusionNet shirts are still for sale. So go to the FusionNet.org, go to the upper right-hand corner, go to merchandise, click on the link, and you will see some beautiful FusionNet shirts. And I guarantee you will enjoy them. And I don't have the feature on there just yet. So if you do want your call signs on the shirt, contact me, AC2AE at yahoo.com, and I'll make a notation and get your call sign on the shirt as well. So, there, we have it. AC2AE. Back on over to Net Control.
All right, very good, Joe. Hey, Joe, two things. First of all, I'm not sure if you wanted to congratulate VA3MPS for his 10th check-in tonight. I have it in the remarks section documented on NetLogger tonight. And the other question that I have for you is, would it be best for you, given what the website's going through some maintenance, to save the logger on your end as well, or how do you want to do that?
Yeah, you guys should always save a copy on your end, whether you're net controlling or not. Should definitely just save a copy and do like we normally do, and that's just really it. I'm actually saving a copy of it right now. So let's see, 7-7. Okay, yes. So I'm saving a copy of it right now, but you guys should definitely try and save a copy for yourselves. AC280.
K2CVD to Net Control.
1 second, Chris, 1 second. Joe, yeah, of course. I was going to save it on my end, too. I always do, but I just wanted to, since I guess you'll put them up when the site comes back up, just wanted to see if I should email it to you or not. But I do have my answer there. So there you go. All right. Let me let this drop. All right, K2CVD, take it away, sir.
Okay, thank you, Jason. I just wanted to let you know, I think we had another check-in. I'm on the XLX reflector dashboard. It's KB2IDX, and I corrected the stats and I sent them over to you. So it's KB2IDX. I think he was trying to check in. K2CVD to Net Control.
Kilo Bravo 2 India Bravo X-ray, is that what you said? Because I'm not seeing anything logged for that.
Kilo Bravo 2 India Delta X-ray, and if you look at the XLX reflector dashboard, he's number 4. XLX reflector dashboard, number 4. K2CVD, back to Net Control.
All right, KV2IDX. I have him logged in as number 23. Chris in Cape Coral, Florida. Chris, do you have a local temperature that you'd like to share with us? And did you have anything that you wanted to share in tonight's net? How about it, KV2IDX? Are you still with us, sir?
This is KB2IDX. You copy now?
Yep, I copy. Welcome aboard, sir. Great to have you here. Chris, welcome aboard FusionNet. Just a friendly reminder that if you check in 10 consecutive times, you become an automatic extreme member to FusionNet, which gives you full access to the FusionNet.org. VA3 MPS is actually at his 10th check-in tonight, so he gets that full access. So just want to let you know that, and welcome aboard. What's your local temperature tonight?
It is about 80 degrees.
All right. Well, you're in Cape Coral, Florida. Did you have any traffic or anything that you wanted to say for the net tonight?
No, not tonight. No traffic. But now that I found you, I'll be back. And I'm just reading the instructions now. You know what they say. Try it first, read the instructions later. KB2A.
Yes, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. We're so happy that you joined us. We do this net every Thursday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we go until, well, whenever we want to call it quits. Usually the net goes till about 11, maybe a little bit after that. But really, for as long as people have something to say, we keep it going. Feel free to always use this network. This could be your new home to QSO with friends and family. We have a brand new repeater system going up as well, which we're really excited about. And welcome to the FusionNet. You're always more than welcome to be here. And we're so happy that you joined us tonight. All right. Are there any other stations looking to check in who have not done so already? Please call Net Control now.
K2 CVD, Victor Alpha 3 Mike Papa Sierra.
Go ahead, VA3 MPS.
This is Chris, K2CVD. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing check-ins. I thought I would just drop in for a second, and I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to check in these past 10 weeks. I appreciate that, and I enjoy listening in on the net. Looking forward to tomorrow. I'm heading down your way to New Jersey for a wedding this weekend. And then next Thursday, I'll be on the beach in Delaware. I'm bringing my open spot with me and my my radios, so I'll be checking in from there. And yeah, so I've got about 10 days down on the other side of the border, and after 2.5 years of lockdown, we certainly are looking forward to it, my wife and I. That's about it. Thank you again. Net Control K2 CVD. This is Victor Alpha 3, Mike Papa Sierra.
Well, Steve, nice to talk to you, but I am not the net control. I'm the lowly junior ambassador and statistician. So the honor goes to Jason, TD2LRX. Back to you, Jason.
Well, as our ambassador, Chris, you do a great job finding people and bringing them to the net and spreading the word and telling people how they could join our net as well as our network, and we are certainly grateful for that. And once again, I know I keep saying it, VA3MTS, we are so proud and so happy that you're at your 10th check-in, and when that server gets back up and running to its fullest ability, you will be on that roster as an official member. And once more, we are so happy and so proud of you, and thank you so much for all your support and love all the time. And that really goes for each and every one of you. Tonight and every Thursday and every single day, for all you guys do, for your participation, for your stats, for your questions, for your answers, for everything that you all do, we couldn't thank you more. We are so grateful, so humbled by each and every one of you, and for spreading the word, and for telling everybody about our net, our website, and everything else. So God bless you all, and thank you for all your love and support. Any other stations looking to check in, please call Net now. All right, before we wrap it up, are there any additional comments, questions, anything for the net tonight?
KG0BK.
All right, I heard Joe doubling over Russ. But Russ, first, you go ahead, sir.
How dare he double over me? Well, I have nothing. I just wanted to see if he was going to double over me. No, just a quick thing about last week. Great to see everybody on in person, more or less. My son was down tonight just to say hi, and I had the HF radio on, not the 2-meter, and he says, "Oh, you got the radio on again. Can I talk?" So there you go. He was impressed anyway. Thanks, guys. BK.
Yeah, I gotta say, last week was a blast, and I know that some of you guys have expressed that tonight. We had a lot of fun doing that. We like doing those those video nets, if you will, during different momentous occasions during the year. We did it for St. Patrick's Day, the 4th of July. We'll be doing it for Christmas, and some others. And who knows, maybe in 2023 we'll even bring some more. For those who don't know, what we did last week was we invited everyone to use their webcams and join us via Zoom, and join us for the net meeting both that way and on their radios. And we got to see the faces to the voices on ham radio. So That was a blast. So we're so happy you enjoyed it as much as we all did. All right, Joe, AC2AE, go ahead with your comment.
Three rhinoceroses. Okay. Well, guys, as you do become members on the FusionNet.org on the website, just a little reminder, I do put a little password in there for you guys. For those who have already gotten your passwords, please change them. Change them when you do get them. Make it a private password. This way, nobody could get into your system or guess your password. So that's one of the issues why we are changing the system over the server itself. I think one of the oh god, what can I think of it? One of the members or something like that, either some kind of malware had gotten in or something. So please just change your passwords when you get it. Usually I'll give you a password that's easy to remember so you guys can get in. And then once you get in, you are allowed to change your password. All right, that's just it. AC2, AE.
All right, very good. Thank you, Joe. Yes, do change your passwords. And that not only goes for this Fusion app, but you should do that frequently with everything that you do. And especially like if you get like a password given by like the bank or anything else, change that password right away, guys. Change it right away for your safety and your protection. Any other stations with comments or questions for this evening? All right, with nothing heard, any other stations wishing to check in? All right, well, guys, with that said, this is the weekly meeting of the FusionNet where we meet every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and we wrap things up whenever we want to. Our mission is to help educate those individuals interested in learning about the amateur radio hobby and to continue building the fellowship of hams across the world. We host this weekly net on Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, where participants ask trafficking comments and we discuss all things amateur radio related with an emphasis on the various digital modes and beyond. Each week, Net Control either presents a question or topic open for discussion or hosts a trivia night, as we did tonight, where participants put their knowledge to the test on the various amateur radio topics. We encourage participants to email us with subjects they would like to discuss on FusionNet to fusion@thefusionnet.org. Again, fusion@thefusionnet.org. Most of all, we want you to have fun. Why? This is your net, and we want to make sure we're covering topics you want to discuss. Go on and check us out on the FusionNet's website. That's thefusionnet.org. Thefusionnet.org. And don't forget, guys, if you check in 10 consecutive times, you become a member of the FusionNet, and you get full access to that website. All right. Club members contribute their time and their money to provide all these services to the local amateur radio community, and we appreciate all of your support. All right, with that said, are there any late check-ins to the net? Here's your last and final chance to check in to FusionNet for this week. All right, with something heard. I'd like to thank the following stations for checking in and contributing to tonight's net. Let's start things off with KB6 DHR, Michael in Kelso, Washington. How about Michael again in Emmett, Idaho, WB7RWS. We had EG7WQ, Thomas in Coolidge, Arizona, who also has the warmest temperature of the evening tonight. Howie, our resident meteorologist in Coney Island, Brooklyn, KB2 MSU. We had David in Hightstown, New Jersey, KB2 SDB. And who could forget Mr. Root himself, Dennis in Spring, Texas, N5DWR. We had Bruce in Tarragindi, Australia, VK4EHT. How about W2RQR Rosilio in Yonkers, New York? And Stephen in Ottawa, Ontario, VA3MPS. Congratulations on your 10th check-in. Tonight, we had Thomas in Minot, North Dakota. He's KB0BSI. We had Annette, Cigarette Annette, and the one who makes us laugh, the Joke Meister herself, KK7AYJ in Boise, Idaho. David, our thoughts are with you, my friend, N7MKY. Hang in there, buddy, in Boise, Idaho. We had Chris, our resident ambassador to FusionNet, of course, KCCVD and statistician. We had, and by the way, he's on the Upper West Side. We had in Manchester, Iowa, MANCHESTER, Russ, and he is KT0BK. Let me let this drop. In Gravesend, Brooklyn, New York, we had the one, the only, never disputed champion of net control, Joe, and my good buddy AC2AE in Brooklyn, New York. We had KI4VRO, Bruce, in Newberry, South Carolina. We had N882B, the chief himself from Grand Haven, Michigan, Andy. How about Matt, who's normally in Long Beach, Long Island, New York, but today when he checked in, he was checking in near Laurel, New Jersey, K2ACD. We had Mark in Eugene, Oregon, W7NHR. How about our good friend in Tokyo, Japan, JG1SZO, Oki. And of course, back in the United States, in Indian Springs, Nevada, we had NB7SS, that's Kenneth. And wrapping things up, our good buddy, KB2IDX, our new friends in Cape Coral, Florida. That's Chris. A lot of Chris's on this map. I like it. My brother's name is Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, reminding you this, that in the great words of inventor and futurist Nikola Tesla, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. This is KD2LRX, your FusionNet control operator, filling in for EC2AE tonight. Thank you for the honor and privilege, Joe. The FusionNet is now over, and the network is returned to casual communications. 7-3 to all. Have a happy, safe, blessed weekend ahead, and a happy Friday. KD2LRX is clear.
Jay, awesome net man. Thank you so much for taking it over for me tonight. Guys, I am so full. I am going to roll out of my chair, and I am going to lay down because this boy ate way too much tonight. All right, guys, be well. Have a blessed and safe weekend, and we'll talk with you soon. AC2 AE.
Sure thing, Joe. My pleasure, buddy. I hope you had a fun time tonight. Joe, just resave your check-in list because we did have that 23rd check-in. So I just wanted to flag that to you as well.
Aha! Okay, saving it right now. Let's see. Save. Boom. Yep. And got it.
Fantastic, buddy. Fantastic. All right, guys, have a blessed evening tonight. Joe, digest that food, my friend. Look at you. You had fun. All right, KD2LRX, I'm clear.
You know, it wouldn't have been so bad, but I had to have that triple chocolate volcano cake or whatever that was, the lava cake. That did me in. I should have stopped before that, but somebody had ordered it. I saw it, and I just could not resist it. I had it, and then I had a gelato too, but I'm not admitting to that gelato.
No, you didn't. You really had a gelato. You're too funny. Oh my god. That's great. That is great. Well, listen, I'm going to give you advice as your friend and knowing like how sometimes you and foods don't mix. Drink a lot of water. Flush out your system. Just drink tons of water tonight.
Yes, I wish I could, but I am so full, I don't even want to drink water. I'm disgusted with myself. I made an absolute pig of myself tonight. But, oh well. Z1 has got good food, man. I gotta say. They got really good food. The service, but the food is good.
Where is that, Joe? You got me wanting to go.
It's on Richmond Avenue. I don't know the exact street. I just know how to get there because it's across the street from the church that I go to. And but it is you come off of Victory. When you come off of Victory, you got to make a left, and then you got to kind of like go around the corner because it's on the right the right hand side of the street. So you got to kind of like go a little bit further, make a U-turn, or you got to go make a right and then come around. But it's look it up. It's called Z1. It's a really nice place, man. Um, there's a lot of milfs there. I gotta say, it's not so much a young crowd anymore, but there's a lot of milfs there. So I had to keep blinders on because I was with my wife and with the pastor. So I was trying to be on my best behavior.
That's awesome. You know, I just looked it up. It's beautiful inside. My God, it's really, really nice inside. Wow. The food looks pretty awesome too. I gotta say. Wow. I'm never in Staten Island, but I gotta check this place out. I gotta check this out if I'm ever there. Leonore's got a friend in Staten Island. I gotta like maybe next time we go out with them, suggest this place.
Yeah, I gotta say, you won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. Me, I'm not a big fan of sitting outside. We sat inside. It was a little too crowded. That was my only gripe. It was just a little too crowded. But they got parking there, so you can park your car. There's no worry about that. Um, what else, man? What else? It just it's good, man. It's good food, good service. Well, the service was okay. You know, I was almost choking to death. I needed another glass of seltzer, and I was just like, where the heck is this guy? But they came, and I got it, and then I got my lemon, so I was good. I was cool. And but I gotta say, the desserts. I don't know if the lava cake was a special. I think that was a special tonight. But the triple chocolate lava thing, man, woof, man, it's cake on. It's like regular cake on the outside. It's hot, and when you stick your fork in it, it's like the chocolate just comes dripping out of it, man. It's awesome, man. It's really really good. And the gelato comes in a nice long like oh gosh, I can't even think of it. It's like a thin, long glass, and it's got like little swirls in it, and it's really good too, man. It's really, really good. And I almost ate my wife's, but she wanted it.
Louise would have hit you upside the head. Listen, I'm going to make an excuse for you, but only because you're my friend. Technically, the gelato was not, well, oh wait, never mind. I was going to say technically, well, fine. Still because you're my friend. Think of the cake as the dessert, but the gelato as the palate cleanse. Like they say that sherbet is. So, that gives you the excuse to have had it.
Well, it really was, because it was lemon and cherry, so it had like little like stripes of like red, like cherry in it. But the lemon was on point. But I gotta say, man, Patrizia's. There's Patrizia's here in Sheepshead Bay, but it's just not as good as the one in Staten Island. But Patrizia's in Staten Island, man, they have a lemon sorbet. It's Italian lemon sorbet, and it actually comes in a real lemon. And that is, I gotta say, that's my favorite of all desserts right there. It's not so big, so you may have to order two, but dude, it's so good. It's a lemon. It's got the top cut off. They fill it with the lemon sorbet, and oh man, it's the bomb. It's the bomb.